Hello, everyone. How are all of you? Happy Monday. I hope you all had amazing weekends. I wanted to share something because it's important. And, a lot of your daughters are going to schools that they're failing your daughters, they're failing the students that are going to that school. And I want to talk about something I've mentioned in this group before, that I'm on a mission in my own life to impact as many girls and as many young women as I possibly can. So I've mentioned that I am reaching out to schools because I want to start speaking in schools, and I want to get involved, and I want to reach more girls out there. So I want to read to you something so last week I reached out to a bunch of schools, and I received this email this morning, and yes, it was nice that I got a response because some people they don't even always respond to emails, but this isn't going to stop me in the slightest bit, but I need to share the email that I got. So this was a school. I'm not going to tell you the name of the school, but it's a school in Los Angeles. It was a private school that I reached out to. And I reached out to, it was like the dean of something, like the dean of like the girl students, or I'm not sure, something like that, right? Okay, so this was the response that I got. Oh, and by the way, I sent an email saying, like, as I'm sure like the rates of anxiety and depression and insecurities are at an all-time high. And then I did mention like what I do and what I do with my work and how this can benefit the students at the school. So this was the response. Hello, just wanted to get back to you so you knew I had received the information. I would like to express that this is not a great time to be trying to add something into the school year. We are a couple weeks out from spring break and then right up against AP tests. We are busy planning summer and next year. Good luck with everything. So I got a lot to say about this. First of all, I'm not allowing like that email to stop me from what I want to do here. That's one school, right? But here's my problem with what she said. We are a couple weeks out from spring break and then right up against AP tests. So she's saying that AP tests and planning for whatever other stuff that they're doing is more important than the students at the school and their mental health and their well-being. That's messed up, right? Their priorities, I don't want to say like all schools, right? This is one particular school. And I'm not going to say all schools are like this, but a lot of schools are like this. And they're failing like the vast majority of students that go to the school because what they're thinking is that the AP tests are the most important thing. Here I am, I'm offering like empowerment. I'm offering like help to help the students that are suffering with anxiety and depression. How many students are killing themselves? How many students are, teen suicide rates are ridiculous right now. And her response is, we're busy with AP tests and other stuff. Good luck to you. There was no, please reach out to us. Here's the thing that here's another problem with that email as well. There was nothing at the end like, well, we're busy right now, but could you reach back in maybe like a couple months when things die down? It was good luck with everything. So that just tells me that the mental health of the students is not a priority. And here's the deal, because a lot of schools, yes, they have guidance counselors. How many guidance counselors are for like how many students? I mean, if a student is feeling overwhelmed, suicidal, depressed, anxious, do they really have the support from the school to get the help that they need? most often, no, they don't. And so, I mean, the rates of all of this are like ridiculous, like depression, anxiety, teen suicide. I mean, this is like at an bullying, self-harm, cutting, eating disorders. I mean, all of this, the numbers are extremely high right now. And my problem with getting an email back, from a school that I reach out to, while yes, it's nice that they responded to me, but what they had to say, it really just shows the state of the schools and where their priorities are. And it's not good. It's not good. And so, I mean, I love to hear when schools are going out of their way to bring in speakers and empowerment and teach the students like all of these things. And I'm sure there are schools out there that are doing that, but like for the most part, they're not. And so, I have problems with when I get emails like that, because it's like AP tests. Are you kidding me? Like AP tests, you're saying that AP tests and your students getting into college, well, what about their mental health and their well-being? Like, what does it matter if like the majority of your students get into a college if they're going to be suffering from depression and anxiety and can't get their stuff together and they can't even make it to class because everything that they're going through is so overwhelming that they don't even know how to handle it? Like, that's a bigger issue than whether your students are going to pass their AP tests. So granted, this is a private school that I reached out to. I'm going to be reaching out to more schools. I'm going to be reaching out to public schools as well. I don't want just to make this just a private school thing that I'm going to be doing. So I will be reaching out more, and I'm going to share with you what's going on, because I think this is fascinating. I think it's interesting what schools are going to like gravitate towards something like this, and then what schools are just it's not important. It should be important in every single school, because unless that school has one guidance counselor for every small group of kids, they don't have that. Like, the need is too high. There needs to be so many more resources in the schools, and they don't have it. They just don't have it. And so it's just interesting. It's interesting, I think. I see a couple people are watching. If you have anything, if you want to leave a comment, what's going on with your daughter's school, if she is in high school or middle school, I'd love to hear from you. So it's an interesting time we're living in, and I'm gonna keep going. I have a message, and I want to teach empowerment. I want to teach the youth how to change their mindset, because it is possible. They have just not learned a way how to do it yet. So if you have any comments, leave them below. I'd love to hear what you have to say about this, but I'm just sending you all so much love. Mwah! Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.